A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this reading. This is a continuation of the previous reading, and last night there was a festival here in India and people were playing a lot of loud music. There was a lot of dancing also going on, so I could not complete it. I will do a small recap first. So, divine masculine had been taking the feminine for granted for a long time, is what I'm being shown. If it's not a long time, if it's a shorter time frame that you've been together, then you could say that it is a very intense relationship and you are in a solid commitment, and yet he has been taking the divine feminine's presence, her love, and her affection for granted. I'm not saying that he's a bad person, he's a bad human being completely, but due to his own programming or due to his own karma or due to his own issues that he has been this way. Okay, she has always been available for him, and she's always there for him, but now she feels that he needs to grow up, he needs to man up, and he needs to take responsibility. He has been acting like a chicken, like he's always behaving this way, and he needs her as a cushion. And to other people, maybe he's very sympathetic and very concerned, and he's like very understanding. He feels like, oh, look at that person is in so much pain, I must do something. But when it comes to her, he always expects her to just understand everything, and just roll with everything and not complain, not ask for anything, not demand for anything. So in the last reading I had covered up a couple of things. Now I feel that she has withdrawn fully. In some cases it is 70-80%, 20% or 30% is still left. However, in many cases she has withdrawn, and she has to work on her own as well. I mean, there are some insecurities that she also has, and she's a good manifester. Her imagination is good, and she's also tried to understand her relationship with God. She has worked through paternal, maternal narcissism. So there's a lot of work that she has done. Inner work is very strong over here. And a lot of inner work would have probably happened even before the masculine came in her life. She has been doing inner work for a very long time. She has been in this inner work journey for a while, and the thing is, I will not go to the past, because for every feminine and masculine pair, it's different. It can't be the same, but the energy is same. So now he's realizing how important she is, because she's withdrawn. She's not there anymore. She's not cushioning him. She's not pampering him. She's not treating him the same way, because she realized that all the love that she's giving to him is just, he's just misusing it. Misusing is the word. Now her boundaries are stronger than before, and because of her boundaries, he has to go within. In some cases, I'm also being seen some miracles, because he's so stubborn. He was so stubborn. He would not do a lot of things. He would not listen to her. So the feminine developed or strengthened her relationship with source and the mystical, because this is the way feminines work. When her inner mystic is stronger, she can talk to God, she can talk to her angels. I was shown the high priestess tarot over here, and the feminine has started believing her instinct and her gut much more. I mean, there's a difference, there's a difference in negative visualization or negative imagination and being really positive towards your own self. Like when you know that you're right and you want something and you cannot compromise, then high priestess energy can really help you to get to the right solution, because we are not doing this inner work to create more fears and problems for us. In fact, on the contrary, we are here to release those fears from our path. In case we are fearful, we have to change it. We have to become more positive and become more compassionate and kind towards ourselves than other people. And yes, for a long time she was a lot more kinder and compassionate towards the masculine. I'm not saying that's wrong, but there's a time for it. We need to have discernment. If somebody is creating a lot of drama, then no matter who it is, we have to find ways. Just the way this feminine has found ways to heal the narcissism, and for that she had to be very smart with time. Similarly, she has to do it with the masculine as well. There's no doubt in that. Now she has to pay attention to the dreams, to the positive signs and symbols, because I'm also being shown that some of the feminines, because there are these demonic entities or attachments also that she's still working through, sometimes she can see nightmares or she can see bad dreams, and they are probably trying to put fears into her mind. Like just before you wake up, you see these dreams, these nightmares, or these negative stories. The whole day can be disturbed because of that, but she has to still stick to what she wants, things that she has to change in her life, and she has to believe that no, God is with me, God is going to take care of me, and God is going to help me. And that's why I said, for this you have to be really good with your inner work. You have to be good with meditation. One has to be really strong personality. A weak person cannot do anything. And one also needs to release the codependency towards the man. The emotional dependency towards the divine masculine can kill your talents, it can kill your energy, it can kill your enthusiasm, it can kill your joy. So why to do that? Why to do that? Why to get stuck with all of that? Love is okay, love is great, love is amazing. And when you're dating someone, it's a different thing. But when you marry someone, now here, if your goal is marriage, if it's a long term commitment, either you're already married or you're about to marry this person, then you have to be strong. Only romance cannot help you. You have to be mentally very strong, emotionally and mentally. There is definitely a reason this masculine has been given to you. And if you relate or you resonate with the monad stuff, then definitely you are a teacher. You're going to be a teacher not just for the masculine, but also for your child, also for the future generation. Your contribution on earth is very important. The feminine has to stop carrying the emotional load, and that's what she's doing now. She's saying, I don't want your emotional load, because your emotional drama or your insensitivity or your irresponsibility is creating problems in my work or my business or my career or whatever it is. But at the same time, she has to be 100% sure that he loves her. He loves her and he's there for her. And for that, she needs God. That's why I always say, if you look at my old channelings, I've always focused on make your relationship with universe, with source, with God strong. Whosoever you believe in, make it strong. And I always give you the mantra, that is the Ram mantra. The Ram mantra helps you to strengthen your solar plexus, because twin flames usually struggle with confidence, especially divine feminines. The gut area. The gut area is the most important part of your body, even your energy system. So this masculine has been a tricky person, because he's given her a lot of love also that nobody else has given it to her. Because in her previous relationships or relationship, if it was one or one more than one, she did feel that the effort was less. But in his case, in your masculine's case, you do see the effort. In some of your cases, he has pursued you a lot. He may have lied a lot too, but it was just to pursue you. But at the same time, because you have to compare your previous relationships and you have to be in a space where you feel like, okay, if he makes efforts to commit to me, if he makes efforts to make me happy, if he's there for me, so I can say in many places he's a nice person, but he's also programmed and he's also kind of rough and he needs polishing. He needs a good person, a good jeweler, a good diamond jeweler to polish him. But you can't do that all the time, right? You have to sometimes be like, dude, I need some time for myself as well, or you got to do something more than what you've done. I appreciate what you've done for me. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. You love me, I know. But You gotta be a little bit more bold in life. He needs to be more bold. He needs to face his demons. He needs to face his fears. And she was constantly protecting him or supporting him because, he's good in acting also. What I'm being shown, he's a good actor. In front of her, he would always act like, oh, I am so troubled. Oh, I am so this. Oh, I'm so that. And she would help him out. But no, he's not that troubled. Some of it is acting and some of it is fear and some of it is programming. So he was doing everything he could to save himself from the aftermath of his wrong decisions. He makes a lot of wrong decisions. He doesn't think about the consequences. He doesn't think about tomorrow. Typical narcissistic behavior. But you gotta be smart. You cannot be one of those people, I've seen this on the internet a lot, where people just give up. They say, oh, narcissist cannot change. Oh, narcissist can never be nice. Oh, narcissists are always going to be this. They're all hypnotizing each other, everyone. You got to get out of this hypnosis. You got to remember that it's a narcissist. It's not bigger than source. It's not bigger than God. It can be any narcissistic person. I mean, you need a really good healer or a therapist or somebody to remind you also at the same time, to hold your hand and tell you that nobody is bigger than God. Nobody. The biggest of the biggest of the biggest demons, the wildest of the wildest people, nothing and nobody is bigger than God. God is the most powerful. And one needs to have that strong faith in God. So what he was doing, what he has been doing is he would outsource his baggage, his drama, his trauma, whatever to her. And it would, because of her, because she's taking it like a wall, so it's all rebounding off the surface, away from him, but onto her, right? This is not easy to deal with. It's painful, I know. Another thing that most feminines understand is changing the person does not help. Changing the person or changing the relationship does not help at all, because the energy is coming from us, whether we like it or not. We are the ones who are attracting this person, these type of people. The magnet is us. We are that magnet. So better to work on yourself when you're getting the challenge right now. Because if you're not going to work on yourself, the same challenge will be given to you in some other person's form. Another person is going to become the medium. So better we deal with it right now. It could be demons from your childhood. It could be the psychopaths you met in your childhood and you formed a perception. And you formed an sort of energy body or entity who would sort of possess people, different people, and then it would torment you. So exorcism is needed, healing is needed, energy work is needed, and a strong energy work is needed. If you do it on your own, great. That's great. But if you want to do it with me, you can do that also. I would love to help you because I have done it with so many people, and there are people who were in like really weird situations and they got sorted out. And there are two types of people, okay? I'll tell you today. And it's interesting. One is they get out of a situation and they stop doing inner work. This is a dangerous place to be in. You need to be patient and you need to keep doing the inner work. Doesn't matter how much time it takes. What else do we have to do here on planet Earth? Whatever money we get, whatever resources we get, whatever materialistic stuff we get, only stays till here on Earth. It doesn't go with us. So too much attachment with that is also bad. And not doing anything at all and becoming codependent is also bad. Again, even our finances and resources we can get with the help of God, with proper work on a daily basis. Our work is to become full of faith and joy and contentment and peace. And if anybody tries to distract you, anybody tries to create blocks and hurdles, you need to work through it. You need to clear it, right? This is the emotion that feminine also has, which I can pick on. Whatever I'm saying is coming from the feminine archetypes that I'm channeling right now, the strong ones, the bold ones, the ones who are really doing it. So now his energy is overloaded because she is not taking the burden. And she is not doing it out of selfish reasons, but because she realized that it's not leading to anything. So he's conflicted, he's restless because now she's not acting like a mommy. She is acting like a wife or a partner, or she's gonna be the mommy of her children, not the man, okay? Not right now. Sometimes, yeah, she's caring, she's nurturing, that's good, but he's stolen from her, and that's not good. He needs to know. And also, I'll tell you, the masculine is pretty talented. He's very good with others, as I've been saying over and over again. He's really good with outsiders. He's really good with people like friends or other, relatives. He may not be directly nice to certain people, including her. Like, when I say not directly nice, it means that he does know that you're good. He does know that you're independent and you're amazing and you're brilliant. But why does he not want to appreciate you? Why does he not want to reward you the way he's rewarding others or appreciating others? Because there is something which is in here that needs to be fixed. So now, what universe is doing is, for you and for the masculine, that both of you are going to see a story. Okay? You've been seeing your story, he's been seeing his story. And then you did the inner work. And then you could see his story. You had a lot of compassion and kindness, but maybe you were seeing a futuristic version of him. Now, both of you will see a different story or the same story from different angles and perspectives. She is not going to be the emotional dustbin for the masculine, but she's going to do it in a very graceful way, in a very graceful manner, because she has to learn grace and she has to practice grace. She has to do it like, okay, it is what it is, and maybe it's his time to level up. She needs to show the same love to herself because she needs to level up. Her leveling up is a lot more important right now than anyone else's leveling up, and they can level up for themselves. Because look, they are enjoying their life, they're living their lives. They're doing whatever they want to do. So you should also enjoy your life, and you should also live your life and practice gratitude and, figure things out for yourself. He is wondering why it hurts so much. Actually, it hurts so much because she's not around. He loves her a lot. She's not around the way she used to be. And now the balance has to come in this relationship. So this reading is complete here, and I will see you in another one. One love, peace out, and Victor to Ram.